What's up, beautiful people? Today we're gonna talk again about chords. In the last video I showed you how to read a chord diagram, and today I want to show you the 9 basic chords you have to learn to play the guitar. But first of all,
Beer of the day.
the beer of the day is the Kloster Scheiern Kloster Export Dunkel. What a beautiful name. Let's open it up. Prost. Beautiful. All right, those are the basic chords that you need to learn. Big disclaimer, selection of chords is highly opinionated. Those are the chords I compiled over the years because of their sound, their playability. I looked for the best interaction of the chord shapes. The first chord I want to show you is C major. C major is played with the ring finger on the 3rd fret on the A string, second finger on the D string on the 2nd fret, then the open G string, and then the index finger on the 1st fret of the B string, and the open E string. Play together. Beautiful. Make sure that you do not hit the low E string or dampen it with your thumb. So if it rings together, it's a bit dissonant because that's a minor sixth. A minor sixth doesn't sound so great. Just make sure that you dampen it. All right. The second chord is D minor. It's played from the open D string, then middle finger on the 2nd fret of the G string, the pinky on the 3rd fret of the B string, and the index finger on the 1st fret on the E string. And play together. Beautiful. So, like with the C chord, make sure that you do not play the open E and the open A string. Okay, doesn't sound so good. Let me show you. That's not so great. So just make sure that you just pick from the D string downwards. Here you go. Sounds great. So the next chord is E minor. E minor consists of the open E string, the middle finger on the 2nd fret on the A string, ring finger on the 2nd fret of the D string, and then all open strings G, E. Play together. All right, the next chord is the F major chord. You can read sometimes a chord diagram with just the 4 frets, but this is the highly opinionated part I told you about. I use not the root note as the lowest note, but I put the 4th below the root note. So actually I don't play a bar chord like this, because in my ears it sounds a bit, the root note is too high actually, so the perfect 4th below the root note, so it sounds like this. It has a very strong, it has a great sound, but you do not have to wrap your fingers around like that when just playing open chords. So I prefer this version. This is the highly opinionated part. So I explain it. It's the ring finger on the 3rd fret on the A string, the pinky on the 3rd fret of the D string, the middle finger on the 2nd fret on the G string, and the index finger on the 1st fret on the B string, which makes a little bar chord, just a tiny one. And then you get the full chord sounding like this. Beautiful. G major looks like that. and it's played like this. Put the middle finger on the third fret on the E string, the index finger on the second fret of the A string, then the open D string, open G string, then the ring finger on the third fret, the B string, and the index finger, the pinky on the third fret of the E string. Let's play together like that. Alright, up to the next chord, which is the A minor chord. A minor is open A string, second fret, with the middle finger on the second fret, the D string, then the ring finger on the G string, on the second fret of the G string, then the index finger on the first fret of the B string, and the open E string. Play together from the A string. Beautiful. There is a house in New Orleans. That's the starting chord of House of the Rising Sun. Then we've got 3 more left. Next one is the D major chord, which is like D minor, but just the major. So the major third instead of the minor third. And yeah, my fingering is like open D string, index finger, second fret on the G string, ring finger on the third fret of the B string, and the middle finger on the second fret of the E string. Let's play together, just like with the D minor. Make sure that you do not hit the low E and the low A, because it sounds terrible. No. So let's just play the 4 strings. Yeah, that sounds beautiful. Okay, 2 more left. Then we have the E major chord, which looks like this, and it's played like that. It's like the E minor chord, but with the index finger additionally put on the first fret on the G string. So you get a G sharp, which is the major third for the E. There's as my piano teacher said, Bach invented the light with the E. Right. And the last chord is the A major. A major is like A minor, but with a major third, of course. But you change the fingering from this is A minor, to A major. So the index finger goes on the second fret on the D string, the middle finger on the second fret of the G string, and the ring finger on the second fret on the B string. And you play it all together like this. Alright, here we go. Those are the 9 basic chords I wanted to show you. I will put in a link into the description where you can download this chord overview of all the 9 chords. So, this was another video from Precision Guitar. If you like the content, please hit the subscribe button and stay tuned for more.